are just the music, composed by the neurons, the instruments of the brain. Each neuron plays its own notes, and together they play the tune called men. Once they're dead, we're dead. But even while we're alive, the neurons are not always performing the symphony of consciousness. When we dream at night, they create their own melody. Computer?
Yes,
We
the engineers and technicians here are simply programmed like with any other.
composed by the neurons, the instruments of the brain. Each neuron plays its own notes, and together they play the tune called men. Once they're dead, we're dead. But even while we're alive, the neurons are not always performing the symphony of consciousness. When we dream at night, they create their own melody, the symphony of the unknown.
Of the patient's brain electrical activity showed us areas of dysfunction. Then we programmed into the computer the patterns of the electrical impulses for the affected area. As you can see, we have connected the patient to the computer with electrodes. To complete the procedure, we will feed the corrective pattern into the damaged area. What you've told me is not uncommon. There's no cause for concern, really. You see, patients deprived of dream sleep create their own world while conscious. It's a hallucinatory state that resembles acute schizophrenia. They simply cannot separate their illusions and the world around them. It could be that your wife, although on a much less serious level, of course, is temporarily suffering from a similar condition. Perhaps her mind, so long conditioned to providing its own nourishment, simply is not yet adjusted to its full level of awakening. She seems to be approaching a near paranoid state.
He was one of the giants of jazz.
That instrument with all four limbs.
Big fundamental drum beats behind you just to keep the time going.
Well, why don't you play something? Because I'm fascinated by these, like, drum melodies. Sounds like that you've got on your records. Please play something, and I'll just sit here and dig it.
Poet can say what he really thinks authentically, and that's the advantage. And it's longer lasting than the immediate radio broadcast or television broadcast. A poem is like a radio that can broadcast continuously for thousands of years.
Somebody like John Coltrane has to a more respectable place in the society.
The record is sitting on a turntable. Haber has fitted the broken piece back into place like it's a jigsaw puzzle.
If we spun this thing fast, the piece would come flying off, and maybe hit something.
But this won't spin like a normal record player, and there's no needle hovering over the record. Instead, there's a camera linked to a computer.
Big long stripe.
The picture appears on Haber's computer. It's like a black and white photo of a tire tread.
You can see there's a little piece of dust.
The computer ignores all of these flaws.
Any of the technical aspects, they simply can stick a disc on it and get some sound out of it.